Hello dear traders and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Japanese yen. I will speak about the gold market, USD dollar index, and I will speak about the crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first. So as I alerted you in my previous forecast, basically an update, I saw that USD Japanese yen is building the nice ABC structure on the higher degree. So we'll just go, for example, on the daily, or even you can see on 12-hour time frame. You see how the price basically made very similar formation like in previous, like in April 25th, 26th, right? We made A, B, C structure in a strong upside rising, in a rising trend. Something similar with it yesterday. FMC did this second leg. It was the climax, and basically market started to recover relatively fast. So market was ready to continue higher. And as I posted here, basically, and placed this line, the market retested 130.42, and it's trading higher. So that's a basically good sign that we can see even further upside move and eventual retest of this high at 131.23. I also went to the monthly time frame just to show you basically the next, in case we clear 131.23, which is also very possible. We have 134.75, 133.75 level is a multi-month high, I think, even from 2002, 134.75, and then 135 mark. These are the next levels based on the higher degrees. So massive upside cycle is present, and I see no signs for reversal at all. I just see the continuation pattern that we completed in the background. And current day looks like we also have some intraday ABC potentially here in the play. Also, don't forget that we have events today. We have non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings in US, and in Canada, employment change and unemployment rate. So you can also expect extra and bigger volatility during the news events. The next market I want to cover is gold market. Basically, gold market. Just go here. Gold market basically is in a down cycle. This middle Keltner line is representing basically a 10-day moving average. We see the price basically rally and sell off. Market also rally here and sell off. I still cannot say that we have any kind of the trend change. We kind of basically now went to more like neutral stance, because market is basically right now orienting and sidewaying in less, I will say, in the next 12 hours. In previous 10 hours, we basically trading flat. Markets tested the previous day low, but overall we're still in the down cycle. Key pivot levels on the gold, I can basically see the cluster of the lows at this stage. This is also important area, and this cluster of swing lows. As long the gold is trading below 1920, right? As long we don't have any big up cycle to start, and some supportive pullbacks to confirm further higher prices, for me this is more in the down cycle. And this big sell-off yesterday is basically just is a big information that basically sellers are still present, and that in order basically to do anything significant on upside, I think price and gold will need to clear 1920. So for now, I will say intraday it's not looking that productive for the downside, not at this stage right now. But if we basically start with a sell-off and take the previous day low, trade below 1870, and now start to rally on the lighter volume and lighter price action, then we can expect lower prices. So the potential to the higher degrees to retest the low is there at 1853, and so definitely something to pay attention. And I don't see anything short-term meaningful to the upside as long we are trading below 1920. The US dollar index basically resolved exactly like I structurally basically we structurally saw basically there was a completion of the ABC, similar to the yen. US dollar index had basically ABC, and it already retested and rejected at 103.80. Even the price went to 103.91. Again, short-term speaking, it's too early to say. There is nothing spectacular on the downside at this stage. We just got test reject. We'll see coming into the US session how what the news will bring. But we still didn't test that 104.05. But we got this reaction from sellers. They reacted, and massive upcycle still present there. So any decrease in the downside power, any kind of lightening on the downside can result basically for upside movement. Crude oil seems like it wants to go higher. It went here and started basically to go here, but now see basically on the 2 hour, 2 days rising, and we have supports there. Market is supporting this, so it seems like we might see the higher price. So watch for buying opportunities. We have also some levels here. 113, 160 level might be in the play. And finally, Bitcoin, basically spoke about this. There was a bigger area of resistance around 40,000. I suggested that there is a downside at least to retest the lows. Not just that we retested the lows at 37,500. We even broke that. And probably the next pivot low, and Bitcoin have a potential to go towards 35,000, and then to some even lower levels, like even this pin bar low at 33,000. So still so many potential for the downside on the Bitcoin. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. That'll be all for today. Trade safe, have a good day, have a good weekend, and see you next week.